So when you witness the manifestation of the dark and light within a child, when you raise them right, it helps them to be in control and always spiral up. You understand? So that that darker nature serves them rather than it's something that is lived through. And this world, this matrix, this paradigm, this vibration we're currently in, we were taught how to, like Abba always says, we're spiraling down. So, look at all the contributing factors in society and look at all the things that are here presently that wasn't in ancient times when you had children of the most highs, angelic ones, and Elohim on the throne, cleaning up the world with righteousness. You didn't see bars, you didn't see clubs, you didn't see football stadiums, you didn't see all the time, churches everywhere. Whatever was so called a church was really just a learning center. You didn't have so many just sports arenas and concerts and toy stores and you understand the list can go on and on and on of all the things that are put out here to pull people. You understand what I'm saying? And if you're raised in a world where these things were normal, going to, what I'm saying, the bar after work is normal when you know what I'm saying, going to the club on the weekend is normal, going to sports on Sundays is normal. If you was raised in that world and that was what you were taught, holidays, celebrating birthdays, that was all intended for you to spiral down. The way that we dress, especially as females, you know what I'm saying, men shirts off in the summertime, you know what I'm saying, women shorts, on the beach you're naked. Basically you can basically see almost everything. So it's just like, this was just normal life. That's how you dressed when you went to the beach. That's what you did on the weekend. You understand what I mean? School is another thing to take you away from your parents. So all these things in society contributed to that downward spiral, you understand, and caused people to live through the darkness and the chaos within themselves. It just is what it is. So if you're trying to come back into balance and you're being guided by the rabbi, you're being taught right by the rabbi, then you know that it's been a struggle, if you're real with yourself, to rebalance everything, to change, to come out of it. But you will, as a child of the Most High, you will overcome, and it will become second nature because it's who you came back as, and it's who you are at the source of everything. You understand? Um. So yeah, we're just living in duality. Everything beneath the seventh heaven is duality, and I think it's absolutely beautiful to know the fullness that exist. You understand what I'm saying? But I am looking for the spot, overcoming all that, becoming one whole with self and being able to return to Elohim is just the same way I came. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And dwelling with them there.